the April 15th tax deadline looms, you may be finding it harder than ever to get a simple tax question answered by the IRS. Well, here's the deal. The IRS, this is shocking, is saying today that service has gotten so bad that the organization is ignoring more than 60% of taxpayers' calls. What should you do if you're a taxpayer and need help? We're bringing in Mike Sullivan. He's the founder of Fresh Start Tax. He's a former IRS revenue officer. He trained agents. He did undercover work. We love that you're here, Mike, because a lot of people looked at this and got angry at the IRS. But this a lot has to do with budget cuts that cut the head count by 13,000 between 2010 and 2014. But the fact still remains. Phone calls aren't getting answered. What should people do?
Yeah, you know, first of all, IRS should just be called Internal Revenue. The service part certainly isn't there anymore. And just like you said, Liz, it really isn't IRS's fault. It's the federal government and not funding them. And what's amazing is most of the revenue from the country comes in from the Internal Revenue Service, and to not fund them is really, it's problematic really for our economy. And as far as what you can do, there's no such thing as taking cuts with the IRS. You've got to wait in line, and you've got to be ruthlessly patient to get to Internal Revenue Service. And analytics will go ahead and show you that Monday's the worst time to call. After a holiday is the worst time to call. And it's easier to call on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but really patience is the key to getting through. And you can expect a 30 to 45-minute wait call in calling the IRS, and you've got to hope on that call that person isn't burned out and is going to be happy to speak to you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, look, I sympathize in many ways here with the IRS because they are overworked, and again, just exactly, so they're the one agency that actually brings in revenue, and yet they're getting cut. So that is beyond it. But you also say don't go to the local IRS office. Why not?
First of all, they're probably not going to see you. There's so many regulations to walk in, what you can bring in and what you can't. And there's actually test programming going out. They're going to actually close some of the local offices. As a matter of fact, they're thinking of closing the walk-in section in the Fort Lauderdale office down here because there's just not the manpower. People are angry, and the refund fraud is really driving Internal Revenue crazy. So the only thing you can do is you got to take your medicine, you got to call, you got to be patient, and you got to know if you can speak to them before 30 minutes, you got a bonus.
Okay, so just go in knowing it's going to be at least 30 minutes. Mike, you also say, okay, aside from don't call on Mondays, what is the best 3-hour window for people to call other than on a Monday? What is the window?
Yeah, I would say the window is from, if you're definitely on the East Coast, from 5 to 8. That's the best time. And you got to remember, people are calling just like you. So early in the morning or late at night are probably the best times. You'll probably get through quicker. And real important, be really friendly in talking to them. I worked there for a number of years. It's a very stressed job, and their volume numbers are high. So have a good attitude. And like I said, take your medicine.
Mike Sullivan, Fresh Start founder and a longtime employee of the IRS. We're going to put all of your suggestions on our Facebook.com/AfterTheBell page.